There's just something special about living in a small town. Minerva is surrounded by rolling hills with acres and acres of rich woods. And in the spring we have wildflowers that add life and color. Another wonderful feature is the wonderful creek that winds its way through our parks, adding to our Minerva charm. The downtown area has changed so much over the years, but it keeps its look with the brick streets, antique lights, and the trees that line the street.
In 2008, the Village of Minerva decided to do some major renovations to the downtown area that included the installation of antique street lighting, sidewalks, and major infrastructure repair. And as a result of that, we feel that it's benefited the community tremendously. Minerva is a well-kept secret, one of the neatest places in Stark County in northeastern Ohio. The village is fortunate to have a newly renovated library, YMCA, and a beautiful campus with regard to the new middle school and elementary schools in the village of Minerva.
As we sit here in the library, you can see the library, YMCA, the middle schools next door, and right out the window is the elementary. So we have all those together next to each other. And our middle school did open in the fall of 2004, so that really was the first building that was completed as part of the OSFC project. And then the next piece we started was the high school renovation, and then the elementary next door was the project that was a little bit further behind in terms of just the scheduling. It did work out for us because we were able to focus on the high school and then focus on the elementary. Well, I tell you right now, we're the second year in a row we've been rated excellent by the Ohio Department of Education. We're really fortunate to have great teachers working hard with our kids. One of the components that's helped us is the value-added component, which the state measures how we move kids along on that Ohio Achievement Test, and now it's called the Ohio Achievement Assessment. And that value-added component is what has moved us up from effective to excellent. And for us, it's really exciting because it tells us and tells our teachers, tells our staff that we're moving those students along better than what they would expect, the statistical model that would represent that. I think what we offer is peace of mind for our parents. I think it's a safe place, but I think that our teachers care about kids. They go the extra mile. We really have a great focus, K-12, and when you look at the difference in our model in the last probably 5 to 10 years, our graduation rate on the report card was 97.9%. Again, that's the hard work of our people making sure that we can create opportunities for our students.
We have wonderful parks that give children a chance to explore and grow, and families can time to share on warm days with picnics and walks.
My aunt, Pat Miller, bought the residence in 2003, and she had it restored as a residence, but then didn't know for sure what she wanted to do with it. And I've been in the restaurant industry along with my husband for many years, and so I asked her if she was interested in turning it into a restaurant, and she went along with us, so here we are today. The name of our restaurant, the Hart Mansion, is because growing up in Minerva, the Hart family owned the residence from 1900 to 1993. It was the only thing up on the hill back when it was built in 1869. So it's a great view of downtown Minerva. We restored the steps, which was back then how they got to the house. You can stand on the landing that we have. It's beautiful in the summertime. It's gorgeous in the wintertime. We like to decorate for Christmas. And it's a great view of downtown Minerva, regardless of what time of year it is. It's really great to be right off of the historic Lincoln Route 30. Coming down from the Canton area, Akron, Cleveland, it's a really nice drive. It's beautiful in the summer. People like driving down in the fall, get to see the different foliages as it changes. Also coming from the New Philly area, a lot of people come from down that way, and it's just very accessible no matter where you're coming from.
Minerva is home to a number of large and small industries. We are fortunate to have 2 Fortune 500 companies in our community, PCC Airfoils and American Axle. And we also have several small businesses that call Minerva home. Just to name a few, we have Regal Metal, American Road Machine, and the Minerva Cheese Factory.
My name's Phil Mueller from Minerva Dairy, and I want to tell you a little about the history of Minerva Dairy. My great-grandfather, Max P. Radloff, back in Hustisburg, Ohio, started making cheese. And when he made this cheese, he had 26 different cheese factories. Sounds like a lot, but it isn't, because back in 1894, there wasn't refrigeration. You would get 1 or 2 farmers together, tell one farmer he's a cheesemaker, and they would make cheese. Back then we made just cheddar cheese, and that was essentially it, a little bit of brick and ice cream. Now we make approximately 13 million pounds of cheese a year and about 2 million pounds of butter a year.
Well, today you can see behind me we're making our old-fashioned churned butter, and we're one of the few plants in the country that continue to do this today. And through our entire process, we bring in milk that we produce into cheese, butter, and the types of cheeses we make are Swiss cheese, kosher products, cheddar, Monterey Jacks. We have a large variety of different flavored cheeses that we make. In addition to the awards that we've won over the years with our Swiss cheese, as well as our butters and our different products, blue ribbons here at the Ohio State Fair. And we've also done extremely well at the World Contest.
Minerva Dairy distributes our products, our cheese and butter, all over the country. We concentrate with our distribution centers on the East Coast and the West Coast. We distribute both in our name and in private label brands. Our milk comes from local family farms, small dairy farms, and it comes here and it's produced into artisanal cheese and butter, which is then shipped all over the United States. It's also available on our website, minervadairy.com. We have a great working relationship with our small family dairy farms, which goes along with our family values of our family running our business for generations. Most of our farmers also are multi-generational farmers.
It's nice to be in a small town. I grew up here in Minerva, graduated from Minerva. I lived in Canton, Boardman, whereas, not huge cities, but it's nice to be close to malls and everything, but it was nice to come back home. I moved away for about 20 years, and to come home to everybody knows you, you know where everything is, what's going on. It's just great to live in a small town.
We are fortunate to have things available to us, such as shopping, great schools, recreation activities, and a sense of pride in what we have. I can only say that Minerva is a great place to live and a great place to grow.